The hidden treasure. In the small, quiet village of Olonloyo, a poor girl named Amara lived with her cruel stepmother, Madame Ejiro, and her two haughty stepsisters. Amara's life was a miserable one. She woke up at dawn to fetch water, scrub the house, and prepare meals, yet she was never allowed to eat to her fill. Her stepmother constantly berated her, calling her useless and worthless. Despite her hardships, Amara remained kind-hearted and hopeful, believing that one day her life would change for the better. One morning, while drawing water from the village stream, Amara overheard a group of villagers talking about a treasure chest that had been stolen from the prince's palace. The prince, Obinna, had offered a reward to anyone who found it. The chest contained not only gold but also a priceless royal amulet, a symbol of the kingdom's prosperity. Later that day, as Amara went into the forest to gather firewood, she stumbled upon an overgrown trail she had never noticed before. Curiosity got the better of her, and she decided to follow it. The path led her to a small cave hidden behind thick bushes. Inside the cave, Amara's eyes widened in disbelief. There, partially buried under leaves and dirt, was a chest with the royal emblem on it. Amara hesitated. She knew her stepmother would take the chest from her if she brought it home. Determined to do the right thing, she decided to take it directly to the palace. Using all her strength, she dragged the chest through the forest and into the village. When she arrived at the palace gates, the guards were suspicious at first but allowed her in after seeing the chest. Prince Obinna was summoned, and he was astonished to see the treasure. "Who are you?" he asked, his voice filled with curiosity. "I am Amara, your highness. I found this chest in the forest and thought it best to return it," she replied humbly. The prince was struck not only by her honesty but also by her grace and humility. He ordered the treasure to be inspected, and when the amulet was found intact, the prince declared Amara a hero. News of Amara's deed spread throughout the kingdom. Her stepmother and stepsisters, upon hearing the news, rushed to the palace, feigning affection for her. But the prince had already learned of their cruelty from villagers and ordered that Amara be freed from their grip. Over time, Prince Obinna grew fond of Amara. Her kindness and integrity had won his heart. He proposed to her, and she, overwhelmed with joy, accepted. The royal wedding was a grand celebration, and Amara became the beloved princess of the kingdom. Her story inspired everyone, proving that even in the darkest of times, kindness and honesty could lead to a brighter future. As for her stepmother and stepsisters, they were left to reflect on their wickedness, while Amara lived happily ever after with her prince, her days of suffering long behind her.